Botrick se ha unido correctamente.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And already we're underway here. Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared without complication. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Leicester can get it clear. And it will be a throw-in. It's Conte. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Ribery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland. Bergkamp. He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping carrying a spirit. Sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. Kante wins the duel this time. Pedri. Out for a throw. Gets his pass away. Danielson could try cutting inside here. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it could be very stylish and expansive to watch.
If Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to it? Ah, he's given it away. It's Batistuta. Corinthians looking to pass on just the goalkeeper's a beat. Tries a shot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't tilt, and now their chins are up.
Aos 23 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo
So
jogador,
impressive.
camisa
That's
4.
wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Haaland. And here's Bergkamp. Ljungberg. Ljungberg! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a decent clearance. Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. And it's Bergkamp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bergkamp stood his ground. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ribery deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nielsen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nielsen showed Mbappe. Real chance! Nielsen. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Now it's Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He had in mind that was not it. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Conte. Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Bergkamp. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Looking for the run. They're back on the ball again. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 4. Camisa 3.
And the second half gets underway.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 27.
Now it's Messi. Ljungberg. Played right into his path. Ribery gets into some space. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Pedri gets it away. Really fierce, close defending. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Time, excellent interception. And it's Bergkamp. Nielsen. Haaland. Haaland finds himself offside. Over to the left.
That's such a good run. More of that, please. That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ljungberg.
Público presente
this
na
looks
partida
sharp.
de hoje. 61.052 espectadores.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 23. Teremos uma substituição.
Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge is herring after that one. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge. So much time and space here. And the ball is out of play. Conte. And Serginho. Bellingham. Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Ljungberg. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And smartly reclaimed. Somewhat off target. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Drogba.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It's one!
Corinthians are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri, he's tried one! And that could come back to haunt them.
Pedri was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the finish! And the lead stays intact, just.
I can't hide away from how important that was.
Cruyff attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now he's off and running. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Very much into the last knockings. Floated through.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's picked his way through. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the teams...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Boca Juniors with the corner, there first. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Roberto Carlos delivers. Mbappe! And now they can shut it goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Right, clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. He's had it taken off him. And it's Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
It's not a defender at all, is he? It's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Adams does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great chance!
Well, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Side yet able to find the net. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Haaland. That'll be a throw-in. Costa Curta. Picked out brilliantly. Ball is over the line.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Boca Juniors really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the...
Decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira, played out towards the right wing. Now here's the delivery. Ljungberg, and now the breakaway. Haaland, oh, perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Cruyff. Nesta. Haaland is carrying after that one. Musiala, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe! Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That has been cut short. And here's Haaland. Colette. Schmeichel can pick that up. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Fletcher attempts a clearance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's good play. And here's Rafael Leao. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Leicester spots it and intercepts. Collins, Ljungberg. There's a sharp little ball here. And that should get the job done.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
And that has left him
reglamentario.
in a heap.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Foot in. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. He has found the way through. And the shot!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's anyone's ball now. It's a lovely, neat pass. Ribéry. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This Haaland! Mighty close.
Haaland probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Changes here for
Entrará
both
al
sides,
campo,
in fact.
número
Two
8.
fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice ball! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Best part of an hour, And still no breakthrough from either side. Barella. Interesting ball. That's been intercepted. Oh, and he's through the middle. Corner then. With the clearance. And it's hoisted clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 45.996.
A healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barella. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Musiala, Kante gets a foot in here. Darren Fletcher. That is not gone well. Barella. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Barella.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Vieira. Nicely intercepted. Barella. Back into the middle. Cruyff. And the shot! It's loose. Who's going to get there?
Juniors showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's better. And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Barella. Drilled in low. And here's Cruyff. Musiala! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Boca Juniors really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barella. Cruyff. Earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run. He's made sure that's not getting through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Somewhat off target. And it's Cruyff. Costa Corta. That's a decent clearance. And that's been won straight back.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Deep into stoppage time. Ljungberg. Nakata. Adams wins the duel this time. He's through here. He's beaten them, and the finish! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but At the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the counter is on. And here's Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attribute...
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. It's a beauty-looking ball, that. And it's Ribery. Oh, it's been cut short. Upamecano. Kane. It's Beckham. This might spell tape, and the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got two! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Danielson. And here's Hullet. Ljungberg. Ljungberg! Last ditch. In he goes again!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, red. Nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Conte. Internacional upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick.
Oh, what a climb! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Internacional certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team.
Could be danger here. promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Mbappe. Oh, it's Beckham. Well, that's well seen too. Rodri. Ribéry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, he's been Yamal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
That's been cut out, well played.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kane. He gets big. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the runner. And claimed it back swiftly. He's through here. And the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Half time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Well, of course he wasn't.
Engineered Peter by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and
Two
a weak
added
execution.
minutes has been indicated.
Floated through. Vlahovic's cross. Rodri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second.
Please turn
if you like your
towards the
football
screen for a
unpredictable,
special
I think you're on the
presentation
right match.
featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 15, Erling Haaland. Number 22,
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge. Number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 8, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Koundé changes him with that pass. Now it's Nakata. Well, it's a good ball through. Has a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Little clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nesta does really well to win the ball there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a little off target. Nuno Mendes. Ljungberg.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And through to the goalkeeper. Lobbed in behind. Well read. And the danger is averted. Kane delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's onside. Great chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nakata just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
17. Freddie Ljungberg. Coming on the field. Number 30. Messi. Number 19. Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Messi. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Climbs up big! Corner number 3 coming up. And a header! Sticks it away! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rummenigge. This is gone, that's a foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Nakata. Nakata! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! Corner number 2 then. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Nakata. And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Somewhat off target. Little deal. That is a foul. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Corner number 4 coming up here. Big header! Leicester. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's certainly caught it there. It's a free kick. Conte did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Rodri. And Mendes. Foot in. And that's been
There will be
intercepted.
5 minutes
That's great
added
position.
time.
So good from him.
Bruno Mendes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
And
hope.
he'll shoot here! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And he was quick to react. And it's lofted through him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gets his pass away. Kane gets into some space. And that has been cleared. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling
Hello
this lot.
everybody and welcome to
It's the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. That looks a decent ball. Great chance! Ljungberg playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although...
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. Here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
International are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckenbauer. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Where?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shapes to shoot! Palmer! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He could be in here. And the keeper's in command. Nielsen. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kronic. Nielsen. He's through, now is he in? And that was expertly dealt with. Nedved. Played into space out wide. Conte works it forward. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Danielson. Ribery. And he's got the beating of his... Ribery! He scored! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Engages and forces him off the ball. 15 minutes till half-time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Internacional are looking to go forward now. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. Ljungberg. Ware showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball is over the line. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Danielson. Holland! Too close for comfort. Fiddles it through. He was quick to react. And it's Ribery. Haaland gets into some space. Ljungberg. Cross goes in there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, time. Excellent interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bissek cuts out the pass. Conte. Ljungberg. Iniesta. Palmer. Ljungberg. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. It's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on
immediately
where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He's looking to set free a runner. counter is on. And it's Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. Can he latch on to this? That is a brilliant interception. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Iniesta. Denilson. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they could break here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found the way through. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Iniesta! He has done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 20,
Manager can make a change
Number
for the first time in the
15.
game here. This is threatening to become
Number
a really
17.
good game.
Listen, goals change games. That's
Coming on
changed
the
the whole
field.
complexion of this one.
Number
They have the
13,
momentum now.
Bergkamp. Number 8,
International
Hiroshi
are
Nakata.
definitely going about this the
Number
right way.
13,
Well, they're looking
Messi.
a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi, and he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number
So
22,
a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitutions taking place.
And he knows it.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Rummenigge chasing after it. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. The pass is intercepted. And no joy this time. Maldini. Pull it. Conte. Messi. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Maldini calmly anticipates. Iniesta. Interesting ball. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Nakata. And that has left him in a heap. Nedved. He's ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's in on Nakata! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game, and that's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Iniesta. He can run onto that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's a wonderful alertness. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Beckenbauer. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. It's one! Another attempt, just the wrong outcome. So, third corner of the game.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta could try cutting inside here. Nakata. There's the shot! Messi. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Please
Your
take this
reflections then,
opportunity
Jim.
to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling
Hello,
this lot.
everybody, and
Without
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's
match.
most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Where? Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for options, for movement. Oh, red, nice interception. Oh, terrible pass. Good offside that time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hullet. Ribéry. Haaland! He has found the way through. It's Iniesta! That is good pressure. Iniesta!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. No goals as yet. Maradona. That's an excellent interception. Iniesta. Haaland. He could be in here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right...
Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cafu. Messi. Cafu. With Rijkaard. Isaac attempts a clearance. Fabinho. Messi. It's Maradona! And he's following up! Goal! Scotland! And Scotland are in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight.
It's a loose ball. Iniesta. Hullet. Chance here to counter. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Portugal driving forwards. Has a shot!
it's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Pull it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland finds himself offside. Ljungberg. Now it's Ribery. Where? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. Now it's Iniesta. And that has put paid to that. Fiddles it through. Now it's Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And a quick reminder
It's a
today
British
to
game,
please
this,
take
and
all
half-time,
deductor bins
it's
located by
1-each.
the entrance gates. Thank you
So
very
there was
much
the
for your
first half.
cooperation.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1-each. Second half then, just getting going. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. It's really well manoeuvred. Pull it. Driving forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rijkaard. Scotland upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that, and the shot! Oh, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing you wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Oh, what a strange, strange goal.
I always thought he'd have an influence on the game, but not in that manner.
Substitution in progress.
Scotland can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Maradona. And here's Torres. Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's good vision. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Oh, he's through the middle. This Haaland!
The attendance for this match was
Lovely take, but that is where it
29,514.
stopped.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
deflected. Ljungberg. Bullet. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Cafu, they need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ljungberg. Iniesta. He's through, now is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He'll try cutting inside here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. This end kept aware. It is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Bullet. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu. And he gets rid in a hurry. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. That pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pull it. He's got the shot away! It's fallen kindly here. And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Cafu.
And it's Neymar. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Iniesta. Now it's Ribery. And here's Haaland. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Torres. And it's Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Maradona. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Haaland. Pull it. Iniesta. And the finish! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And now the breakaway. Ribéry, it could be in here. Oh, he's in the shots! He's got it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bergkamp. Rummenigge. No joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Toma. Now DiMarco. And here's Son Heung-min. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. No, that was never going to make it. That is a little undercooked. DiMarco.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold. Hits one! Sticks it away! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sassuolo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rummenigge, Iniesta. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ribéry. It's out for a goal kick. Where is there, and he can pick it up. Taken back almost at once, and it's Salah. Bergkamp. And it's Salah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number
Sassuolo
13
with the corner. They're
Bergkamp.
first.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Gullit.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, what a ball he's in! Decent hit! He would have been quick to recover this. And the shot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Sassuolo get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min. Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's the shot! Ljungberg. Gullit. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Caicedo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gives it back. Now it's
2
Mohamed
added
Salah.
minutes has been indicated.
Toma.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, can he finish? No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. He's got to goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's through the middle. And he was alert to it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Really is not.
Who's going to be first to this? This time, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé puts in a cross, climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Good-looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence of annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's got the beating of his man. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Rummenigge, Ljungberg, and he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass is just off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Still goalless. Well, that looks a decent ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Ribery. Now there's a fine ball. And that was very necessary. Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He can get that clear. Maldini. Fullet. Over to the left. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Neymar. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Iniesta at it in a wide position. Rummenigge. Beckham. 30 minutes gone. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Where? Ribéry. And the finish!
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bissek kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out a supply. Oh, it's Beckham. Now who's going to be first to this? Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Figo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's been picked out. Can he finish? Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to touch.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Iniesta. Koundé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge strokes it back. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that
45 minutes of
CCTV is
football,
now in
plenty of signs
operation
that
for
both
your
managers
safety.
can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Beckham. Fernando Torres. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Beckham! Ljungberg.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of...
There's the shot! Van Dijk. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckham. Oh, it's Beckham. Chance here to counter. Figo. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
To be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribéry. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ribéry. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. So much time and great hit! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Figo.
So that's two now.
Number 23,
The turning
Beckham.
of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
Number 16,
They've got them where they want them.
Rodri. Number 14, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 20, Erling Haaland.
Out of
Number
play for a
10,
goal kick.
Messi. Number 15, Pedri. Number 5, Conte. Number 13, Ronald Araujo.
Danielson
Substitutions taking place.
forward. Costa Curta. Haaland. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great ball, oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. And that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danielson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's Rummenigge! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Rummenigge just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. There's a probing ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Sharp little ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pickford, pick that up. Cole. Rummenigge. So what can they make of this?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's gone full. And that would have been game, set and match. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a fabulous ball. Has a goal! Yes! And they are Deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off
After
sumptuously.
87 minutes.
Speed of thought, speed of
Number
action.
22.
That's another really clever finish.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Ribery. Pull it. Oh, great play. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's... And the shot! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yes. He's found a way through. That should get the job done. Iniesta floated up and over. Always onto this. Haaland! Ribery, and he's in on goal. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ljungberg, and it's Gullit. And here's Haaland. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Fiddles it through. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ljungberg. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Where? Somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Arsenal finding their passes, pinches it off him. Nuno Mendes. Ljungberg. Haaland. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ljungberg, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Quickly taken. Ljungberg. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, the ball's... And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Suarez. Now it's Pedri.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Where?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ribéry. That's a sweet ball, that. Ribéry. He's in space and looking for options. Can he put it away? Schneider. And now the breakaway.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pires. And that's a superb pass. And the half-time whistle goes. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And we come to you now with a quick
It has
request
been
for
a
support
remarkable
for our
contest,
charity fund,
decorated
Chance
by
in
goals,
Football.
and two between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Luis Suarez. Ljungberg. And it's Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland. Chance! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is extended still further.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hullet.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Baresi. Pires. Hullet. Oh, great ball. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
This is the time you need that pace.
No way through there. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Schneider. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect...
Messi! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him. Iniesta. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
They must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ljungberg. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Back into the middle. Pires looking to run onto it. Oh no, this does... Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Pull it. Now it's Ribery. Ljungberg.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iniesta. Haaland! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hola, bro. Hola. ¿Juegas el celular o en la PlayStation? En Play.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event.
Halo Indonesia, halo Chile bandera, Indonesia bandera, Chile.
And it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us.
Indonesi.
Glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Drogba. Neither of these two want to come. Haaland!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs.
Asriel Chile bandera, Chile.
Now it's Neymar. Davids spots it and intercepts. That's good vision. Oh, the shot could be on here. Shot a goal! Has another go! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Siu.
He's played him through. Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So, Robert Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. No goals as yet. Davids. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ljungberg. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Muller clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Kante cuts out the pass. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Davids. Now it's Haaland. And it's Iniesta. Ljungberg. Brilliantly cut out. Rudiger is there to clear. He welcomes it in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Keeper's ball. Rudiger cuts it out. Koundé. And That could set him on his way. And he's running through. That tackle was certainly sturdy. That pass isn't the best. Haaland. Bisek. Iniesta. Ruben, and the shot! There it is! First blood drawn. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's there to clear it. Haaland. That's a nicely measured pass. Mendes makes the interception. Beckham was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Neymar. He gets big! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's looking for the runner here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Koundé. Messi. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time. Haaland. Aims beyond the defence. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Ribery. He's in space and looking for options.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Cafu. Oh, it's Haaland. Now Davids. Beckham. Always onto this. Where? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's not gone well. Hullet works it forward, chips it through. Neuer with the clearance. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Oh, super find. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gullit. Gullit showed plenty
The
of zest in
attendance
getting
for
to
this
the ball,
match was
but quite sure now.
60,332.
60 minutes played. Ljungberg, out to the right. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Defending was strong and firm. They've got it again. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Ware really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gullit. And here's a chance. No, not quite.
Gullit knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rudiger. Strong running down that left flank. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Ribéry. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ljungberg. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ljungberg has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance to shoot now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. Cafu. Ljungberg. Now it's Ribéry. He rises! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things
Substitution in
safe.
progress.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's a sharp pass. Ooh, delicate chip through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cafu. Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball! And that's been won straight back. Neymar. Cafu. I think we're just about done. He's had a hit! Drogba gets flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kimmich. And it's Beckham. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it.